Welcome to Rethink Your Perspectives blog, your trusted space for unlocking potential, empowering mindsets, building productive habits, and boosting motivation. This post is going to look at how productivity is calculated without the jargon. Don't forget to join the mailing list on the website for weekly updates and powerful tools to support your growth. And we do hope that you get some benefit from these posts, so we would love to hear your thoughts. Don't hesitate to like, share, and comment at the links at the bottom. How is productivity calculated? Breaking down the numbers without the jargon. Productivity is a word we hear constantly in business, self-help books, and everyday conversation. Yet when it comes to the actual maths, things can quickly feel complicated. How is productivity calculated in a way that makes sense without diving into endless technical reports? This post will break down the numbers in plain language, showing you how productivity is measured in both business and personal life, and why the figures only tell part of the story. At its simplest, the productivity formula looks like this. Productivity equals output divided by input. Output is the result you achieve, for example, number of products made, words written, or tasks completed. Input is the effort, time, or resources you put in, such as hours worked, money invested, or the energy spent. This is also called the productivity ratio because it compares results with the effort used to achieve them. For example, if a factory worker produces 50 widgets in 5 hours, the labour productivity calculation is 10 widgets per hour. If you write 1,000 words in 2 hours, your personal productivity is 500 words per hour. This simple productivity calculation forms the backbone of more complex models used in economics, workplaces, and personal goal setting. Business versus personal productivity calculations. The way we apply the productivity formula changes depending on context, so let's explore both. Business productivity. In a workplace, managers often use a labour productivity calculation to measure efficiency. This might include units produced per worker per hour, revenue per employee, or sales per hour of customer service time. For example, if a team of 5 produces £10,000 worth of goods in 100 hours, the productivity ratio would be £100 per hour. So this approach gives leaders a way to track trends, spot inefficiencies, and make decisions about processes or staffing. Personal productivity. On an individual level, the same formula applies, but in less financial terms. Your productivity calculation might measure number of pages read per hour when studying, meals prepared per hour in the kitchen, or emails answered during a 30-minute block of time. For instance, if you revise for 2 hours and cover 40 flashcards, your personal productivity ratio is 20 flashcards per hour. It's a practical way to see whether you're using your time effectively. Let's look at some real-life examples of productivity calculations. To make things clearer, let's apply the productivity formula in different everyday settings. In the workplace, a marketing assistant creates 4 social media campaigns in 8 hours. So input is 8 hours. Output is 4 campaigns. Productivity ratio is 0.5 campaigns per hour. If they streamline their workflow and complete 6 campaigns in the same 8 hours, productivity rises to 0.75 campaigns per hour. An example at home. You cook 5 family meals in 3 hours of batch cooking on a Sunday afternoon. So your input is 3 hours, your output is 5 meals, your productivity ratio is 1.67 meals per hour. This shows the benefit of planning ahead, more meals in less time. And a study example. A student reads 60 pages of a textbook in 2 hours. So their input is 2 hours, their output is 60 pages, their productivity ratio is 30 pages per hour. By reducing distractions, the same student reads 90 pages in the next 2 hours, an increase to 45 pages per hour. These simple calculations make the concept of productivity more concrete, showing how numbers can track progress across all areas of life. Check out the Time Mastery course on the website if you want to learn some new productivity techniques and make your time more effective. But why numbers alone don't tell the full story? While the productivity formula gives useful insights, numbers alone don't show the whole picture. So quality matters. Writing 1,000 words an hour is impressive, but not if the text is unusable. True productivity balances both speed and quality. The context also counts. A worker may appear less productive if they're handling complex creative tasks that naturally take longer than routine ones. And sustainability is key. High short-term productivity that leads to burnout isn't effective in the long run. This is where Shazad Shamin's positive intelligence or PQ approach can add another layer. It highlights the role of mindset, resilience, and self-awareness in achieving sustainable productivity. Numbers show output, but your mental fitness determines whether that output can be maintained without stress or burnout. But productivity isn't just about figures. Explore why it really matters in everyday life by checking out our other blogs in the Knowledge Centre. Practical tips for using productivity calculations. Understanding how productivity is calculated is helpful, but what matters most is how you apply it. Here are some practical ways to use these numbers. Number 1, track your trends. Use a notebook or app to log your output over time. Are you getting faster or more efficient? 2, balance quality with speed. Set goals that focus on both quantity and excellence. Experiment with methods. Try batching tasks, time blocking or reducing distractions, then recalculate your ratios to see what works. 4, avoid comparison traps. Your productivity ratio reflects your unique context. Comparing with others can be misleading. And 5, focus on growth. Aim to improve your personal best rather than chasing perfection. So what do you think? Learning how productivity is calculated doesn't need to involve complex equations or endless spreadsheets. The simple productivity formula of output divided by input is enough to give you a clear picture of efficiency in business, study, or everyday life. However, remember that productivity isn't just about numbers. True progress comes when we balance speed, quality, and sustainability, ensuring we not only work effectively, but also enjoy the process along the way. By combining the numbers with a focus on mindset, habits, and resilience, you'll find a way of working and living that's both productive and fulfilling. If you're curious to learn more about how you can calculate your own productivity, let's talk. You can message me here, connect on social media, or book a free discovery call through the website. To your continued success, Jaiye. Rethink your perspective.